Hey traders, John Hal here. So today, are you guys checking out what's happening with the good old Bitcoin price? There are so many valuable lessons that I can teach you right now when it comes to what's happening with the Bitcoin. And then also the stock market. There's euphoria. There is so much emotions that is coming up in the market right now. And I guarantee it, because I'm starting to feel it. And if I'm feeling it, you're probably feeling it. There's some FOMO. There's a lot of things that's happening right now, guys, and I want to share what's happening right now. Plus, I want you to look at some other markets. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So this video here, this coaching video, is all about not letting your emotions get involved with the plan. Okay, so for me personally, right? Oh, by the way, traders, I'm running a 90% off to the entire. I have a program called the Master Trader Lab, where I've literally it's a complete massive membership area in there to really teach you about the mindset, chart reading, advanced chart reading, multiple different trading systems. There's about 4 or 5 different trading systems in there, and so much. I'm actually running a 90% off sale to that. If you go to johnsflashsale.com, you actually can grab that. Now, when it comes to my actual coaching program, okay, here's the really big thing that I've noticed, and I was actually talking with my coaching clients today, because the thing is, one thing I have found really beneficial is to be with my coaching clients every single day, which, by the way, you can apply for if you want to join me in that group and actually be coached by me. Then that's second link in the description there, guys. Fill out the application form. Now, here, this is a workbook manual that I created for my members. And it's called the highest probability trading system on the planet. Now, is this the highest probability trading system on the planet? Probably. Is it? I would say yes. Now, for my members who are with me every single day, they would probably testify. If you know all the details to my actual trading system, all the details to my actual trading setup, and we actually get it, what's called an A quality setup, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat the trading setup. Now, what's this got to do with what's happening in the markets right now? Right now, this is where most people go wrong, right? Because what's happened with Bitcoin, right? What's happened with the stock market? There is so much movement either up or down, right? And so this is where I really want to share with you and help you when it comes to your personal trading, because I know that for so many years, I've been trading the markets now for 20 years myself. And for so many years, I just didn't understand this, right? For so many years that when I struggled, okay? I struggled with these markets, and I would go to work, I would save money, I put money in the trading account, and I'd blow that up. This is back when I first started trading 20 years ago, right? And then I'd save money, and I wanted to become such a good trader. And I wanted to make money from this trading, but I just seemed to be going backwards all the time. And one of the things that I didn't realize, wrapped around with what I'm talking about here when it comes to the trading setup, the highest probability trading system on the planet, and the way that I was actually trading, and what's happening right now in the markets is this. It's a direct correlation, right? So I'm trying to help you when it comes to this, trying to share with you some light on where you may be going wrong. And if you actually want to be part of this game called trading, what's happening right now is a really good determining factor of what's going on with most people, right? So many people, these emotions right now are starting to come up, right? Fear, greed, FOMO, that sort of stuff, right? So when it comes down to, say, for example, when it comes down to the Bitcoin price, right? So this is the Bitcoin. There you go, the Bitcoin. So if we have a look at the Bitcoin, we know the Bitcoin has been crashing today, right? So the Bitcoin crash. So the Bitcoin crash, and this is something that's really important, right? When we're trading the market here, hear me out. A lot of people, and probably most of you guys as well too, most of you watching this video right now are not fit for trading. Why? Because a lot of you are just looking for that quick tip, right? Show me the quick tip now. That's not what I'm all about. My program and my coaching program is actually teaching you to be a professional trader so you can make money for the rest of your life. Not just some gimmick or a quick tip, right? I'm all about teaching you foundations, strategies, approaches, mindsets, emotional control, let your profits run, cut your losses short, all that sort of stuff so you can make money for the rest of your life. Not just be lucky on a gimmick, right? Because if I tell you about a quick tip today, and you go make $1 million from that, what does that mean? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, right? Because my whole thing is that I want you to be working for the next 6 months, next 12 months. That's what my entire coaching program is all about. Bit of a plug for that. And if you're struggling, you need to join my coaching program because I'll definitely help you out. Just go to getjohnshelp.com. You can fill out the application form and I'll speak to you. But when it comes to all this, guys, hear me out. The reason why I'm so big on this, right, is because if I give you a quick tip right now, right, and just say, and so many people right now are like, oh, what should I do with Bitcoin? What should I do with this? And what should I do with that? I get texts, I get messages, so on and so forth, right? You're looking for the quick tip. You know that's not the way to go, right? You know that's not the way to go. Let's build a solid foundation of approaching the markets, right? Because how I approach the markets today, every single day is the same thing. It's the same type of setup. It's the same system. It's the same. Right? Everything's the same. And the reason why you're probably struggling right now is because you're trading based off emotion and not based off rules. That's it. Right? That's just it. And the reason why I'm bringing this up right now when it comes to the good old Bitcoin crash is because the really big thing is that there are so many obvious signs. Firstly, if you're trading Bitcoin right now based off emotions, right? Based off what the herd mentality is saying, you are getting absolutely destroyed right now. What am I talking about? This is a really big lesson. If you guys went long the last couple of months at the good old Bitcoin price and a lot of the crypto market, because you heard 3 major things: Ethereum ETF, Bitcoin ETF, and the halving. Right? Guess what? You're probably underwater right now, right? When it comes to this. And I'm not saying I'm better than you and all this sort of stuff. I'm trying to share with you. Firstly, if you're going through this, welcome to the world of lessons. And the big world of lessons that I'm trying to, that you learn from this, and this, hopefully this lesson, if you are in this situation, is that you take this lesson and you run with it for the rest of your life, so you don't go down this path again. And what is that? If everyone is screaming the same thing, the market's going to do the exact opposite. Why do you think I love doing YouTube for? I love doing YouTube because there are certain points in time when everyone is screaming one thing. I'll give you an example. The week the bottom happened after COVID, right? You know, the COVID crash, bottom, super boom, right? When I started doing polls to my YouTube, and literally 90% of people saying the stock market's gonna crash, and here we go, right? So I'm trying to share with you, if you actually want to be part of this thing called trading, right? You want to be part of this thing called the markets. The first thing I do say is that if you're hearing a big sentiment around one direction, right? Which is what? The good old halving. Every time it halves, it goes up, right? Guess what? Once everyone knows that, the market's not that easy. And guess what? Because most people are what's called sheep mentality, the following mentality, they think because everyone's saying the same thing. By the way, confirmation bias, if you are long Bitcoin, right? So they think that, oh, well, this must be true. Welcome to the world of markets, right? Welcome to the world of markets. And it takes you a while. And those who go through some few smacks in the markets, this guy, right? I'm going grey right now. Right? I'm going grey right now. It's called 20 years of trading the markets, right? But I think I'm starting to get a little bit of a handle on it, right? Yeah, right. Especially when it comes to my trading system, my trading setup. Anyway, so here's the thing, right? When it comes down to this here, I hope you can learn the lessons. Firstly, if you are going through this lesson right now with the whole cryptocurrencies, do not quit. Firstly, do not quit. You're gonna go through these times. This is how you end up making a lot of money later on, right? Because later on, when the market maybe is crashing, the entire stock market's crashing, and you're hearing everyone screaming to the hills, you now emotionally more calm, not letting your emotions take control, and you can go do the exact opposite and make a lot of money, right? So that's the first thing I do say is don't quit. Second thing I do say is the big mistake that you're probably making right now around these cryptocurrencies right now is you're getting into a position based off emotions. Fear, greed, FOMO, better get in now before the next halving. It's got to go for a big move. See the big thing there, right? That is such a big mistake. And the big mistake that I made for so long. So, because here's the thing, guys. No one definitely knows what's going to happen. One thing I do know is that if the herd is screaming one thing, do the exact opposite, right? One of my earliest mentors, and I never understood this. And 20 years later, I'm understanding it, right? He goes, I don't always know what to do, but I figure out what most people would do and then do the exact opposite. That seems to be the key for me, right? So the big mistake that you're making right now is you're trading based off emotion. And if you actually want to make money, and here's the thing, for you guys that actually want to be like full-time traders, what's a full-time trader simply means you're making money every year, right? And you understand the cycles of some months are quiet because there's not many opportunities and so on and so forth. But if you actually want to make money long-term out of this thing called trading, then it's so important that you don't trade based off your emotions. And right now, if you did get into the whole cryptocurrencies the last few months, you got in based off in an emotion that you're going to miss out because of the halving, because of the Bitcoin ETF, because of the Ethereum ETF, and all this sort of stuff, right? And you're probably listening to the YouTube channels and you're going down this path here. Now, this is just not for the Bitcoin, right? And for those who are actually trading, my clients have seen amazing opportunities using my trading system, but on the downside for the cryptocurrencies. So there's actually been, two or three? There's actually one amazing setup just last night of doing this video. One amazing setup on the Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart that my coaching clients pointed out to me today that meets the rules. So what I'm trying to share with you is this. Where most people go wrong when it comes to their own trading, and I'm saying this because I really want you to do really well, okay? And it took me John, you need to get you need to get your shit together or stop trading. Because for so many years, what did I do? Work, save money, put in the money account, blow it up. So I was like, oh, John, when are you going to get your shit together? Me, right? And I realized that the reason why I wasn't doing really well was because of everything else. See, the plan works. The plan works, right? Plan just works plain and simple. And the more that I can take control of my emotions when these markets are doing what they're doing right now and not try to get in based off FOMO, but based off rules, that's when everything changes, right? So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because we have a look at the stock market right now. And what's happening in the stock market? The stock market is on fire right now. On fire, right? I wish I was still in it. And I actually did have a nice trade. By the way, for you guys that don't know, or you probably do know, if you've been following me for quite some time, I actually had a trade through here and I made 50 something percent on my options. I'm very happy. I wish I was still in right now, but anyway, right? So I still made a nice little short-term trade. And now that was based off my rules, right? That was based off the system and rules. Here's the reason why I'm bringing this up now. Is because if we have a look at this whole thing with what's happening right now with the stock market's gone through a big move to the upside, right? So there's a lot of FOMO that's now probably starting to kick into the marketplace. And as this market continues higher, more and more FOMO comes into it, right? So what are you doing? And so this is what I was saying to my mentor, this is what I was saying to my coaching clients today, is I was saying to them, like, listen, right now, I'm looking at these markets and I'm getting a lot of FOMO right now. I want to be in these markets because there's a lot of things are moving, right? Even Tesla, the good old Tesla. Look at Tesla go through a big move. Here we go. Woof. Guess what's happening? I'm starting to get these emotions because I'm not in the markets right now. Now, actually, I am. I got an investment portfolio that I'm buy hold for many years. Who cares about that? But when it comes to trading these markets, I'm not in the markets right now. I just recently got out, made 50% return on a trade, but now I'm on the sidelines, guess what? Waiting for the next opportunity. But I guarantee you, if I start to react on this emotion right now, I'm looking at these markets and I'm like, I wish I was in. What ends up happening when you trade on that? If you guys have been around for a while, you know yourself, right? If you react on that emotion, right? I want to get into this market because add emotion, because I'm fear of missing out, because I want to get in, because I'm going to make a lot of money. Right? All these reasons why, but I hear nothing about, but it's a good trading setup that meets my trading rules. Every time, I do not be patient. And I do not allow the market to do its thing and not react on my emotions, the fear, the greed, the FOMO. Every time I do not do that, I end up going backwards. Every time I just say, you know what? I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to fold my hands. Yes, these markets are going crazy right now. Stock, Bitcoin crash, stock market boom, Tesla going through the moon. Right, guess what? I need to say what? I'm not reacting. I'm only going to get into these markets once it meets my plan. Because once it meets my plan and my trading rules, I know there's a massive probability I'm going to generate a profit from that trade. And if I can do that through the entire year, and in these moments of when I'm getting FOMO, I need to take control of that emotion and say, no, I'm not getting in. I need to be disciplined. Because guess what ends up happening? When you do eventually start to get into the, just say for example, the stock market, the SPY or the Nasdaq, or which is the DIA, or the Dow Jones, which is the DIA, Nasdaq, which is QQQ, the S&P 500, which is the SPY, right? If you get into these sort of things, right, then by the time you do get into that, guess what? You're now getting in at the top, right? And you're probably going to lose some money. Now, that's not the worst thing, right? You lose some money. That's not the worst thing. What is the worst thing? The worst thing is that you know you shouldn't take that trade. You take that trade. You end up losing the trade. 1-2 weeks later, an incredible, powerful setup appears in the markets, and you don't even want to take that setup now. Why? Because your confidence is hit, your confidence is shot, and now you don't even want to take that. Oh man, I'm just not cut out for trading. This is where people that don't have control of their emotions and understand what's going on in their life right now. Because if you go to the markets with an emotional state, you're upset, you're cranky, all these emotional states, you're going to bring that to the markets, and that's going to cause you to do some really stupid things, right? So the purpose of me bringing this all up to you guys is that I understand that there's a lot of FOMO right now. Right, just look at now what's happened with Tesla is we're going through a big move, big move. But what does that actually mean? That just means simply means we're going through a big move. Like there's actually nothing here. But if I draw some trend lines coming down from there to there, look where we are right now. Right, that was there to there. Right, look where we are right now. We're up there, and then we also have a lot of support and resistance levels up through here as well too. Right, so there's some there. And there's some through here. I would not want to be trying to get involved with Tesla right now, guys. Because, again, this actually could just be a little rally to the upside before we continue back down again. So the purpose of me bringing this up here for you guys is that if we bring this up here, look at this big move to the upside. And now we're almost getting ready. Now we're almost getting to a point where we're almost at this major resistance level through here. So for me personally, I want to see some form of trend starting to form in the marketplace. So for me, there's actually nothing here when it comes to my trading setup. But right now, when it comes to Tesla, $260 is where it's at right now. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today, traders. I really just wanted, that's the whole purpose of this video here, is to try to share with you that there are incredible, powerful setups that's going to appear throughout the entire year. And it's never the market that gets us, it's us that gets us, right? And 90% of your success in the markets really does come back down to how well you're going to control these emotions through these times. Because if you're underwater right now in the good old cryptocurrencies, you're underwater because you traded based off an emotion and not based off rules. Whenever I trade based off rules, I seem to do really well, right? Now, what is the problem with this? The problem with trading rules is what? Now you're thinking. Your thinking now is getting involved with the plan. The plan simply says you take these setups no matter what. And if it's not that, you don't take any trades. But if your thinking is that you're gonna take trades every single week, and there's not a trade for a few weeks, now it's your mindset that is wrong thinking and not the actual setup. So for you guys that are right now, no FOMO, no FOMO, no FOMO, right? Step back, build solid foundations on you moving forward for the rest of your life. Learn the art of identification of an incredible, powerful setup. Learn how to qualify that, and then scan the entire market, because there are incredible, powerful trades right now that are forming in the marketplace that are getting ready to trigger, that are likely to produce a really, really, really big move. And I was talking about that with my actual coaching clients today. I'm not going to share that with you. That's the reason why my coaching clients invest a lot of money to be with me. So that's the reason why I share that with them. But I'm just showing you guys that if you guys don't even know, right? If you don't even know what an amazing high quality trade looks like in the markets, you're just trading based off of guessing, or like a lot of hope and wish and washing, and based off a YouTube video and so on and so forth, you are going down the wrong path, right? Because there's no foundation. We're going to be 12 months from now. You're going to be in the exact same place. There's no confidence building there at all, right? Because it's just a lot of guessing. No guessing. We're not guessing, right? What do you want to do, right? What do you want to do? Do you actually want to make money for the rest of your life? Let's start building a good solid foundation. Again, a big plug for my coaching program. Apply for it. Second link in the description there. Or at least grab access to the Master Trader Lab, 90% off. john/sol.com. And get the help you need, right? But if you are professional traders, what has helped me do really, really well out of the markets, right? At least 90% of the year. I say 90% because 10% of the time, guess what? I'm doing the dumbass mistakes that I'm talking about right now. So this is also a video to myself to say, John, see this thing here? No clicky button, right? Step back, right? What am I looking for? I'm looking to make money. Wrong answer. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a setup that meets the rules. Because I know once I do get the setup, I'm going to make money. See, most people, what? They're going to, I'm looking to get into trade right now because I'm trying to make some money. Right? So you're looking to get into this market right now to try to make some money. Me, when I trade really well and I trade my setup, I actually make money. But if I don't, then I'm all over the place. So anyway, traders, hope this helps you out today. Please, no FOMO, guys. This whole coaching video for you right now is just to share with you that if you actually want to make money long-term and not a quick tip, and probably 97% of you guys watching the video right now are going to be on that side where you just say, shut up, John, give me the quick tip. Give me the answer right now. Give me that hot tip. You're not going to be around for a couple of years. You know that, right? But for you guys, for the few percent of people out there that are watching right now, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, and you actually want to be professional, you actually want to make a really good income from this for the rest of your life, it's all about understanding this sort of stuff here. And that's the reason why trading is so hard for most people, because learning the trading system will take you probably a good couple of months with me. The rest is taking control of your emotions, especially what's happening right now in the markets.